Hello and welcome to another episode of UVCE Chronicles. I'm Aditya Pattavadanam, first SEM EC student, and today we have with us a very special guest, Mr. Mayi Gowda, who is the founder of Blossom's Book House. And here at UVCE Chronicles, we believe nothing is better than a first-hand introduction. So can you please give us a first-hand introduction to yourself?
Hi, this is Mayi Gowda. I am 1997 UVCL.
So can you tell us about a day in your college life? How did it unfold, and what was some of the most memorable experiences you had with your college life?
Actually, studying, I used to go to night college, like a night work, and I used to come to college after finishing my night job. My night job usually starts at 10 o'clock. Then after finishing my job, from Yeshwantpur, I used to come to the college. Yeah, that's how it is going to.
Did you decide to come from your hometown? And can you tell us the whole journey of you from hometown to UVC to Blossoms?
Born and brought up in a small village near Rangasamudra. I don't know much about Bangalore. After finishing my diploma, I wanted to study engineering. Nobody used to guide from small village. I don't know what to do. Then I asked my father, I want to study engineering. Then he said, I can't afford studying engineering and all. Then I inquired some people. Then they told, it's better to go to Bangalore. So you can do some jobs and study. Then after writing my exam, after writing my diploma exam, I came to Bangalore without waiting for results. Then I joined night work, like as a supervisor. After getting my results, diploma result, I joined UVC. Yeah.
So can you tell us about what made you decide to open such an amazing bookstore, and what is the most rewarding experience of what you do today?
What I said, I used to go to college after working throughout night. It was not working. Then suddenly, 95, I came and joined engineering, and suddenly it was not going well. Study also not going well. Then work. Then I decided to quit both the job and the engineering. Then I was staying with my friends in Pune second stage. They were also, they wanted to go to village. I don't have space to stay in Bangalore. Then I was roaming. When I was roaming near Majestic bus stand, I saw a board for this thing, hostel, Aditya hostel, free hostel. Then I went to the Aditya Swamiji. I requested him for a space to stay. Then I got a place there in Majestic. There people who used to sell books and the payments. Then I used to help them. Then they used to offer some money to me. I did that for 2-3 months. Later, I told them, I don't want to sell the books here. I'll go and sell somewhere else. Please, I don't have money to pay them and buy the books also. They gave some credit. Then with that books, I came to MG Road, selling books on the payment. I started as a payment bookseller. After 2-3 months, business was doing good. Then again, my study of engineering didn't go. Then I rejoined in 97 batch. Like that, from first semester I joined. Like that, I used to sell books on the payment, and I used to go to college as well. I used to do like that.
So what is the idea behind naming the store Blossoms?
After completing my engineering, 2001, I passed out. And placement, I got a job in the 15 days. I think I went to the job. Then it was not getting interest. It is not working out. So I had an experience of selling on the books for 4 years. So I thought of opening a bookstore. Since I came from like a payment, like a growing, I thought it's a blossoming. So I kept the name Blossoms.
That's a wonderful name, sir. It covers your entire life story, I guess. That's really wonderful, sir. So, sir, we heard, as you told, that you went from selling in the footpath to such a beautiful story of today, just going around and everything. And I also heard that you started with a very small shop of blossoms.
This much around 200 square foot place when I started.
So, can you tell us that journey of going from that place to what Blossoms is today?
Like UVC is near to Vinny Road and all. When I was going to the college, I used to roam around that place, like Vinny Road, for collecting second-hand books to sell the books on the MG Road. I know what books used to sell. Then what people used to ask for the title. Like that. I came from a village. I don't know any knowledge about it. It's all gathered. What the inputs getting from the customer, then what they are saying. Like that, I collected a lot of information. From that, I used to keep a diary. If they want something, I used to note it down. When the book comes, I used to call them. Like that. slowly, I developed there.
That is an amazing story, sir. That you keep track of the customers. That is very personal touch, and not everybody does the way you do. You have to go and keep asking, Banta, did you get it by now? And things like that. So can you give us a glimpse as to how the business model of running such a vast chain of bookstores happened?
It didn't happen like in a single day. That roadside payment store I kept for 2-3 years. I opened a bookstore, but I kept a payment store for 2-3 years because that's where people used to walk around, and that's where people used to ask the books. Our store was inside the complex, that Brigade Road complex. When the people used to ask, if they ask any book, I used to get book. I used to get the customers to the bookstore. Then otherwise, I used to take the books to them and give it to them. It was like that earlier. Yes.
Can you tell us how? Now you've told us that you used to work as well as do college life. Can you give us anybody who's doing such a thing today in college, doing multiple things? What advice would you like to give our viewers today as to how you balance two good things and do good in both? As you told, you've got a placement in GE, which is a fantastic achievement. So our viewers would be thrilled to know as to how you managed both and be successful in both of them.
I was selling books on the payment, but my friends didn't know anything about it. Once they went to movie in Plaza Theatre, and they came, they were walking on the road. They saw me. They were in tears actually. They were. I didn't tell them anything what I was doing. They were in tears. They were standing 3-4 hours next to me. I told them this is this thing, but nothing I'm doing wrong. I'm earning money and doing things. So
that is the heart-touching story, sir. So, can you tell me what skills that you learned during your engineering life do you apply today as a full-time bookstore owner?
Engineering actually, if anybody do engineering, no, they can do anything. That's what I learned.
That is true. So that's very nice, sir. So can you also tell me, any memorable experience that you had over the past all these years of being a bookstore owner, either with an author or with a customer, that you recall even today and look back and be like, that was a very good day in my life when a customer or an author was in my store?
Once one mother and baby came to the store, and the mother told me today it's that baby's birthday. That mother asked the baby at home, where do you want to go? Today is your birthday. Where do you want to go? I'll take you wherever you want to go. That mother asked. So that baby told, I want to go to Blossoms. The same story she came and she told me, what else I want to see from there, I don't know, from where I have come from, where I am here now.
So what advice will you give our viewers today so that they can create a creative mindset, so that they can seamlessly transition from an engineering industry to a more creative industry?
Actually, nothing comes in a single day. You have to put step by step. You follow the steps, then automatically everything follows. Whatever even your dream, whatever your passion, put the small steps, that everything will come.
So, what book will you suggest to our viewers today who are doing their engineering or masters or PhD anywhere in life in their studies, and when they read it, they should feel that it resonates with them, that I can do both engineering as well as co-curricular activities simultaneously and be good in both?
I read a few non-fiction books like Think and Grow Rich, Atomic Habits, some books, but I don't read much of these non-fiction. There is a book called Animal Farm written by George Orwell. That's actually how this Russia collapsed, Soviet Union collapsed. It's regarding that. It's a fantastic book.
Can you tell me more about this book and how it will connect to the engineering students and give them hope even at their lowest point of life?
So basically, based on the animals, how these pigs rule the animal. It's like that, but how they collapse finally. That's how it's a lot of leadership qualities comes from that.
So, sir, a very off the beat question. So, if you were to choose any author, dead or alive, and have a cup of coffee or have a beautiful over a dinner and talk about your whole life and talk about your shared experiences and the common realm of books, whom would you choose and why?
Chitra Banerjee Divakarani. Yeah, she was visited last week. Okay. She was such a nice person. She's warm person.
So, sir, do you have any more heartwarming stories with her? Can you please share that with us?
Oh, nothing. Actually, she visits every 1 year after writing a book. She was a nice person. Yeah.
That's great. So, should I ask you a question?
Yes.
So, when you started Blossoms, you're fresh out of college. Yes. You have no prior experience. Maybe
only selling on the roadside.
Most of the engineers now, even if they have some idea, some startup idea, they're very scared. Okay, yeah. They feel, I may not be able to do it. What if it collapses, the business collapses, I run into losses and whatnot. So how did you?
No, for me, there is nothing to lose. I had while selling, I had around 1,500 books which I collected and kept at home. With that, I started. So I was nothing to lose.
Oh, you had 1,500 books at home.
Yeah, from that time I started.
Okay. So then, why Church Street?
Church Street, actually, most of the cosmopolitan people comes, and most of the visitor comes.
Okay. So was it easy to find a spot on Church Street as we know it today?
Now it's very commercial. Earlier, this was not the case. 97, they revamped the street. Yeah. From that, then they did some open street. From that, it's picked up, and it has become like this now. Earlier, it was not the case. Only Brigade Road and MG Road. Because I know from 2002 how it was. So, 97 rather, 95. 95 now.
After completing your SSLC, you ran away from your home and came to Majestic. What was the reason?
Majestic. Before that, what I did is, after writing my SSLC exam, my family had around half an acre land. Every day they used to tell me to get green grass for the cow. Every day. We have around half an acre, but there is nothing comes from that. Every day they used to tell me, my father. I used to go to other farmers field and used to get it. I got bored of this. Every day, how can I get? It's not possible only. Then I ran out of village. I came to Bangalore. I was here on the Majestic bus stand for 2 days. And somebody found me and they connected me back to the village.
So yes, I think we'll come to the end of this podcast. We've learned a lot from you as to how you came from Mysore, spent your time in Majestic, and then you grew this. I'm going to call this an empire of bookstores. Because in this world where everybody wants to have Kindle and Tab, the kind of business that you still give and the personal touch, I think that changes a lot. I don't think a lot of bookstores, at least in the city, gives.
Not in the city, in all India, there is no model like a big store like this. Yes. Because I travel all over India, there is no place like this.
Yes. Yes, that is the most wonderful part. Having in our own Bangalore, in the center of the city, is just wonderful to know. And it was nice meeting you. It was nice listening to your experiences and all the good things that you've told us and all the advice you've given to our viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in.